And welcome back to the MonsterTalk Report. Today we bring you a very different MonsterTalk Report, but still very exciting. Today you will see all of the action from the championship round in Chattanooga, Tennessee for the All-Star Monster Truck Tour. 6 All-Star Monster Trucks invade Boyd Speedway as they all hope to claim the coveted All-Star Monster Truck Tour Points Championship. With that being said, it's time to preview tonight's field of competitors. Our field of competitors tonight consists of Montana Robbins in Playing Crazy, Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, Sinistar with Elliott Miller, Jack Brown in Dirt Crew Dozer, Darren Basil in Maximus, and Corey Snyder in Toxic.
What's going on, everybody? I'm here with Montana Robbins, and it's awesome to see you. You just turned 17. You're the birthday boy. What's it feel like to be here at a big circuit like this here at the All-Star Monster Truck Challenge?
Heck yeah, after 2 years of, just having fun in this truck here, it's definitely an honor to be able to run with these people out here. I mean, we got the best of the best drivers, especially my brother who's actually leading the championship tour right now. It's going to be a blast tonight.
That's awesome, and like you said, he is leading the tour, but you're not far behind. And one cool thing about all of this is I got to see one of your first shows in Ocala, Florida. What was it like piloting the truck for the first time, being like one of the youngest monster truck drivers out there?
Heck yeah, you'll be able to see a difference from my first show to now, and being able to tag along with my brother, I've definitely learned a lot because he's a heck of a driver himself, and it's like having a teacher right there with you.
That's awesome. I got one more question for you. Who's going to take it? Which brother? Is it going to be you, or is it going to be the older one? Let me know.
I don't know. It's going to be a crazy race, though. That's all I know. I mean, we're both out there, and we want to have fun, and I'm going to be flying through the air. That's all I know.
Hello, everybody. I'm here with Jack Brown, driver of the Dozer. Jack, it's great to see you. It's been a few years, and it's a beautiful track out here in the All-Star Monster Truck Tour. You've been doing Toughest, I believe?
Yeah, they don't call it a Toughest for nothing.
Yeah.
I tell you what, those Rams on that tour are made to break a truck. There's been numerous guys that's come in to fill in, and they leave broke and leave and say they're never coming back.
That's crazy. I know. They're some of the craziest arena shows, and not only that, they're crazier than Monster Jam. I mean, you get 20, 30 feet in the arenas. What's it like doing sky wheelies in like an enclosed arena like that?
You know what? It's pretty, actually. It's kind of scary because when you're hitting that apex jump, the one we're jumping what the FMX guys are landing on. And we're jumping that and still clearing it by 10 feet. It's pretty sick.
That's crazy. And one more question for you. It's a championship weekend. What do you got for the fans here today? And who do you think is going to take the championship tomorrow, or today being the overall event champ, basically?
You know what? I haven't done an all-star show since probably last February or January. But, I'm here to have fun. And that's what these guys expect. That's what the fans expect. So, you know what? I'm going to just let it go.
The All-Star Monster Truck Tour is quite different from your typical Monster Jam show. While points are still on the line, the order of competitions helps spice up the show. Starting off with the best trick competitions, drivers were scored from 1 to 10. Taking third place was Elliott Miller in Sinistar. Miller would perform a solid stoppie and a nice wheelie over the backside of the racing lane. Tying for first place in the best trick competition was both Montana and Triton Robbins. Montana would pull off a great moonwalk off the racing lane, walking it back almost into the light pole, and another clean moonwalk that he held for even longer. In contrast to his brother's best trick routine, Triton Robbins would pull off a perfect stoppie off the two-wheel jump, riding it down the straightaway, and a great sky wheelie off the backside of the jammer. Both best trick routines were scored a 9, however it would be Montana Robbins taking the best trick win by winning the tiebreaker in a cheer-off. During the best trick competition, Darren Basil would break the back left planetary, putting him out of the racing competition. Speaking of which, in round 1, Dozer defeated Toxic, Crazy Train defeated Playing Crazy, and Sinistar would have a bye run due to Maximus's broken left planetary. In the semi-finals, Dozer defeated Sinistar, and Playing Crazy would return as fast loser to face off once again against his brother in Crazy Train. This time, Montana Robbins came out on top. The final round pitted Jack Brown in Dozer against Montana Robbins in Playing Crazy. Brown has not yet competed in the All-Star Monster Truck Tour since he has been competing on the Toughest Monster Truck Tour and various other independent events. In the end, it would be Dozer taking the win over Plain Crazy. Freestyle has always been an exciting competition on the All-Star Monster Truck Tour, and Chattanooga did not disappoint. Unlike Best Trick, Freestyle would have scores out of 30 to allow for more close and exciting scoring. Taking third place in Freestyle was Elliot Miller in Sinister. Miller has always been a wild freestyle performer, and with absolutely beautiful sounds of the open header exhaust, it made this freestyle run all the more enjoyable. Huge air, great pace throughout, and a really nice slap wheelie off the backside of the bus jump. In second place was Jack Brown in the Dirt Crew Dozer. Brown's run was similar to Miller's, matching him in the air department and technicality, although performed a solid moonwalk to close out his freestyle run. Taking the freestyle win would be Crazy Train with Triton Robbins. Triton's run had everything it needed to be, with some of the biggest air of the night, a few small donuts to help the momentum of the run feel fluent, and overall was just really enjoyable to watch. Your overall event winner would be Jack Brown in Dirt Crew Dozer to close out Event 1. After the insane first night in Chattanooga, Event 2 was just as interesting. Rain also played a factor in the second event as the conditions of the track worsened throughout the night, but that didn't hinder these all-star competitors from putting on a great show. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the results for the Best Trick competition and freestyle competitions from this event, so we are going to rank the Best Trick and freestyle runs of how we believe they fared at the event. Our pick for third place in the Best Trick competition would be Elliot Miller in Sinister, who performed a great stoppie and a small but enjoyable wheelie. Our pick for second place would be Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. His two-wheel game has been the most impressive considering that he has not even competed in Monster Jam. Regardless, a perfect stoppie that saw him turn the wheels Mikey Varda's style, along with an unfortunate failed stoppie as his second attempt, is why we put Montana as a second place finisher in the Best Trick competition. Our pick for the winner of Event 2's Best Trick competition would be none other than Corey Snyder in Toxic. Unlike the others, he went for a sky wheelie that saw him plant the truck on its tailgate and keeping it there for a solid 20 seconds. He too would fail his second attempt, however this move was very impressive and very deserving of a win in our opinion. Moving on to racing in round 1, Dirt Crew Dozer defeated Plain Crazy, Toxic defeated Sinister, and Maximus defeated Crazy Train. In addition to Maximus suffering major engine issues, Crazy Train would return in the semifinals as the fast loser. In the semifinals, Dozer defeated Toxic and Crazy Train would win the rematch against Maximus, who once again suffered engine issues. The final round of racing would see the Championship Series leader face off against last night's racing winner. In the closest race of the entire weekend, it would be Triton Robbins taking the racing win over Jack Brown. As mentioned before, the conditions would affect the overall grip that the drivers had, however they all laid down some exciting freestyle runs. Our pick for third place in freestyle would be Corey Snyder in Toxic. The run may not have had any standout features, but it was just really fluent in the momentum department, along with some massive air and nice slap wheelies. Our pick for second place would be Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Both Robbins certainly know how to lay down great freestyle runs, as Montana would start out the run with another great stoppie, air it out consistently, and had a beautiful slap wheelie and just generally great momentum. Our pick for the winner of Event 2's freestyle competition would be Jack Brown in Dirt Crew Dozer. Brown's run was similar to Montana's, only with even bigger leaps and bigger air, matching him with a stoppie attempt and great pace throughout. With that comes an end to an epic weekend in Chattanooga as the final points earning event for the 2023 All-Star Monster Truck Tour Points Series comes to a close. Points have remained incredibly interesting over the 3-month-long tour starting in January. Only 4 drivers have competed in every single stop, and the top 4 reflects that. Winning the points series would be Triton Robbins in Crazy Train with 458 points, with his brother Montana Robbins in second place with 421 points. Taking third place would be Corey Snyder and Toxic with 410 points, as Elliot Miller and Sinistar would take fourth place with 401. In fifth place would be the team of Kevin King and James Owens behind the wheel of Holeshot with 367 points, as Joe Uri in the other Triple B Motorsports truck, Ice Cream Man, locks out 6th place. Rounding out the series would be Joe Sylvester in Bad Habit, locking out 7th place with 270 points. Do note that drivers like Joe Uri, James Owens, and Joe Sylvester only competed in select events, like how Arena Championship Series East on Monster Jam last year had multiple drivers scheduled for the tour. It is also important to note that Jack Brown, Darren Basil, along with other drivers who participated for only one weekend, have not been listed as earning points in the series championship. Chattanooga was a fitting end to what has been an exciting series to start off the 2023 All-Star Monster Truck Tour season. With the points series coming to an end, events will no longer be for points, however will certainly provide the same type of action. There are more shows slated for April and potentially more to be added in the near future. Thank you everyone all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon with some more Monster Truck content.